It's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie Karasek from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you are joining us for Must Sew TV here at Patchworks on Thursday night. We had so much fun last week that we're going to start by announcing our giveaway. So our giveaway is for liking and sharing this post, okay? We have an awesome Measure Up tote bag from our friends at Moda Fabrics. It's this great canvas tote bag. So cool, so great. So what you need to do is you need to like and share this post, and one lucky winner will be eligible to receive this, and we're going to draw the winner Saturday at 4 p.m. I'll remind you later, but just so you know, you can get started with that. All right, so every Thursday night, it's Must Sew TV here at Patchworks, and we have 4 unique themes that we're going to be covering. The first Thursday that we had last week focuses on our We Heart Tula Pink Club and the Nebula quilt. The second week, which is this week, is our My Favorite Color is Moda, which is going to be a fun quilt along that we're going to be participating in throughout the whole year. The third week, we will feature our Moda University Club. The fourth week, our Aurifil Club. And if there's a 5th Thursday in there, well, it's going to be a crazy Patchworks party. So we hope that you join us along the way. Every week, since you are joining in, we are going to do things like share things like maybe some extra fabric that came in or tell you some special announcements for the store. So let's get started today. So I'm so excited. We have this My Favorite Color is Moda, and it is this block of the month that has this booklet here and 6 different colorways. So up next to me, you can see the social media tag of My Favorite Color is Moda. I'm in, and we're going to have that to share on our website if you want to join with us. So this particular book is going to be given to all of our Moda Club members. It also is available to anyone who will be buying the fabric kit separately in one of the 6 colorways that we'll be talking about in just a minute. And we also, if you want to choose your own adventure, will have these books available for sale a week from Friday. So I believe that is the 22nd. So January 22nd, we will have these available for sale. They are $12 a piece, and that way you're going to be able to join us sewing all year long. So we're a little ahead of the game. Moda's going to be kicking things off next week, but we wanted to get started to get you excited. And I know that we've been talking about this for the past little bit, so I also want to give you a little bit more information if you have no idea what we're talking about. We're going to talk about the 6 different colorways that are available as kits in this quilt. So each of the colorways have 10 different fabrics. The kit itself has about 17 yards of fabric in it. And let's talk about the different color options that are available out of the box. They're all made with Bella Solids, and Bella Solids is the solid fabric available from Moda. The first one that you see in the upper left-hand corner is called Primrose Garden Colorway. It has those sorbet greens and yellows and pinks, a little bit of peach in there. So springy and fun. I could see it going really well with some Robin Pickens fabrics. The second colorway is Coastal Cool Colorway, and that is in the upper center, and that actually has been our most popular kit so far. It is in the light denims and blues, some pale grays and some sand there, and then the really spa-like aquas, teals, and lagoon. really soothing, very spa-like. Makes me want to think about going down to Florida or maybe to the Bahamas, have some Caribbean summer right now. Then we have the Tropical Getaway, which are vibrant, bold tropical colors. And those are really pretty with jade and teal, horizon blue, some orange and bright fuchsias. Lower left, we have Cookie Tin colorway. And this, it could be a nod to Christmas. If you want a Christmas sampler that's not too Christmassy, this is a really great guide. Next, we have Trading Post, and that is the really deep browns and rusts with just a titch of lagoon in there to just give it a nice spark. And then finally, we have Pink Lemonade colorway, which is beautiful oranges and yellows and fuchsias. So really, really gorgeous. Now let's say you are thinking about different things, but you're like, Julie, I've never made a quilt in all solids, and I don't know that I'm super excited about making something that's all solids. Well, that's all right, because with this booklet, you're going to be getting a worksheet. And let's see if I can show you that worksheet. So there's a small worksheet inside the pamphlet, but I'm going to be giving everyone who gets this booklet a full-size worksheet that you can fill in. You can see there's a guide on the side where you can place 10 fabrics, or if you're adventuresome, you can absolutely choose more and be a little bit scrappier as you go along. But for the base colors, you can choose your own fabrics. If you wanted to use some prints, you absolutely could do that. If you prefer using grunge or you wanted to use batiks, really the options are limitless. This worksheet also gives you a little bit of a guide here to see that we're going to be playing with an irregular grid. And that is super exciting because a lot of times we work with quilts that are like block, 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 but having the that non-standard grid is really a learning opportunity for being able to see how to match up different sizes together and having everything work out great. We are going to be distributing our kits a little bit later. We are waiting on 12 bolts of fabric, and my hope is that with our Moda University Club, we'll be able to have those ready for you right after. However, we absolutely should have it ready to go before the end of the month. We'll let you know as soon as they're in. And if you had still wanted to hop on board, we have plenty of spaces still available for that. So you'll see on our website that we have our My Favorite Color is Moda quilt kits available. There's two different pricing options. The $109.99 is the price that is your add-on to your basic Moda University if you're joining that club. But if you just want to do this quilt, you don't want to do any other clubs, the price is $149.99. It does include the pattern, and you'll have lots of fun along the way. The reason why you'd get the discount for if you were a Moda Club member is that Moda Club members do get 20% off discount on fabric all year long. So that is why that discount is built into there. Whew, that was a lot of fun stuff to get through. So we are super excited to be working on that. As you're playing along, Moda is going to be jumping in, and they're going to be having at least 2 posts a month with it. Their hashtag is #MyFavoriteColorIsModa or #BellaSolids. They're also going to be having some prize giveaways, so that's going to be super fun. I just can't wait to start. Since we are going to be talking first after the kits are distributed about cutting and then getting started with sewing in February, I thought I would take this opportunity to share a few other things with you. So one of the things that I want to share with you is when we're working on a quilt like this, we want to make sure that we're working on good precision piecing skills. And I just want to go over some tools that will help you make your precision piecing a lot easier. And you know, we're starting a new year, and I don't know about you, but when I was little, I loved the beginning of the school year because I got a new backpack, I got new sharp pencils, I got a new pencil case. And you know, when you're starting a new project like this, this is a great time to make sure that you're starting with some fresh tools. So make sure for your rotary cutter that you go ahead and you get some fresh blades. For a project like this, my rotary cutter size of choice is the 45 millimeter. We have them available singles, doubles, and in the 5-pack. The 5-pack really is the most economical because you can change out your blade a little bit more frequently if you have those blades at your disposal in your sewing desk. Something that we don't think about all the time is having a fresh seam ripper, okay? So I know we don't like to unsew, that's no fun. But when we do have to unsew, it's best when we can do it with ease. And you know, I didn't realize probably until about 5 or 6 years ago that these really wear out. I mean, think about it, it's a sharp tool. And if your needles wear out, well, your seam ripper can wear out too. So the Clover seam ripper, my very, very favorite one here is 482. It's only $4.50, and I'm telling you, it is going to be the most economical, best investment to a better year of sewing in 2021. Fresh needles. So cannot emphasize this enough that oftentimes we don't change our needles soon enough. So when you notice that you break the needle, you know, that took a little bit too long to wait to change that needle. My favorite one that I use with my Aurifil 50 weight thread is the Microtext 7010. Works really, really nice. Speaking of Aurifil thread, 2 great piecing colors to have on hand are color 2000 and a light gray like 2620. Any of the light creams and grays, taupes work really, really well. For most of my piecing, I do use a lot of different neutral colors. So those work really well, melt into your seams, and with that 50 weight, it doesn't add a lot of bulk. And I love the Aurifil because there's very little lint. Pins. Yes, pins can wear out too. I love a nice magnetic pin cushion and the long quilting pins. These are fine quilting pins, number 2509, heat resistant glass, very nice. Magnetic pin cushion, starch savvy. When you're doing a lot of piecing, I do like to use starch or a starch alternative product to be able to provide body and firmness to my fabric. Works very well. And I love my quick quarter rulers that really help with working with my half square triangles or quarter square triangle units. I like it both in the 8 and 12. And seeing as though this particular quilt, we're going to be going from small all the way to giant blocks, having both of them available to you works really well. And they are right here. Moda came up with some really, really, really fun projects to go along with this quilt. And that is the 2 fabrics here. This one, which is this nice bolt, and let me move some of my things from overhead so I can show you this really fun fabric. It's called, my favorite color is Moda, and this is the one that's on the yarded on by the yard on the bolt. And let's see if we can take a look at this overhead. So here we have different fun color dots with the fabric names. This is digitally printed. This is not to be replace an actual color card, as there may be some slight differences in color, but it is a really fun representation of different fabrics available. And I'll just lift this up so you can see this a little better. Oh, isn't this fun? So it's available by the yard, and you can make fun projects with it. You can use it to back your quilt. If you are into making binder covers for all of your fun projects, if you like to keep everything nice and organized in a binder, this would be really fun for a binder. Okay, and then we're going to look behind me, and we have this, my favorite color is Moda panel. So this comes in this panel. This is $17.99 for a yard piece, so it's 36 by 44. It's really cool, and it has the beautiful colors in rainbow order. Once again, not to replace an actual color card, but it is really fun representation of all the different fun solids that you can play with. So you could use that in the back of your quilt. You could hang it in your sewing studio just to keep you happy. All sorts of really fun things. So we have both of those available in the shop for you. I'm not sure if these are online yet. If they are not and you wanted to get that, you can give us a call, message us before you see it on the site. We're working our hardest to get things on there. I know that we don't always get things on the day that they arrive, or even maybe a couple days there. So just let us know if you're looking for something and you can't find it. So let's talk about some other fun stuff that we have in the store. What do you think? Yeah! All right. So I don't know about you, but I am just so excited about holidays these days. And we've had a lot of people come in super excited for the next upcoming holidays of Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day and Easter and just spring and all sorts of really fun things. And I thought it would be fun to showcase to you what we have in stock, what's new from there, and then we're going to finish off by showing you some fun new fabrics that just came in. All right? So behind me, I have this really fun panel. This is a Timeless Treasure panel. You Make My Heart Happy. Really fun, very sweet. We made a new strip set for 2.5-inch strips. Our little baby strip sets that we make are 10 strips. And the reason why they're 10 strips, I'm going to show you in just a second here. But let's look at the overhead here. And let me see, is this top, can you see the top? All right. And so when we make our strip sets here, we kind of mix them all up. And we're putting in focus fabrics here. You can add your own. I'm just going to move it up a little bit. Is that still okay? You can still see it? All right. Some dots. I love this. And a nice gray. Okay. So this is the new strip set. And what types of things could you do with that? Well, one of my favorite things to do with 10 strips is the Venice Quilt As You Go Table Runner. Yay! This table runner you can do with 10 different strips, and then you just add some fun fabric for your borders and your back. Really fun. These fabrics don't match this exactly. We had just made this new strip set up. This was based on a strip set that we had, I think, last year. So really fun. And then what we did on this particular Venice table runner, we wanted to feature this piece of fabric. So rather than doing 2.5-inch strips that the original pattern shows, we just add a 5-inch piece on the edge for our border so that we can take advantage of a beautiful border piece to see more of that fabric that we love. So super fun, super exciting. That's the Valentine's one. We still have some Valentine's fabric coming, but I'm not quite sure when it's going to arrive. We have a ton in stock right now to choose from, and it's been going out the door like hotcakes. All right, next up, let's talk that next holiday, St. Patrick's Day. Yay! So St. Patrick's Day, I have another fun panel. And that one here, da-da-da, I have a fun leprechaun here, a pot of gold, a rainbow and a pot of gold. So that's really fun. And guess what? We made a strip set as well. So that strip set, let me lay that out for you to show you. Let's look at it as we release it over from on top. So we have some nice little shamrocks. And for this, we wanted to make sure it wasn't too busy. So we did put in a nice variety of greens. 10 strips again, okay? So you can make it into a Venice table runner, or you could use it for a larger project. You could use it to frame out a panel. And can you see all 10 on there? Okay, and it looks just like that. The strip set is $9.99, and we just got it all set, so that is ready to go. Let's look at the Venice table runner we put together. So this is from last year's strip set. That was 10 strips. And you can see here how we used 2 fabrics for that border. So that's really fun. This one, we also have a finishing pack. And that finishing pack has the 3 fabrics that we used for the inner border, this middle border, binding, and your backing. So this is 3/2 yards to finish your project. So this, and a batting would make it very, very similar to what this is. So that is super fun. Kim Schaefer has a really great Easter pattern here that if you wanted to do something a little bit more elaborate. And the other parts of her pattern, because she always likes to put so much into her patterns. So we have the wall hanging that matches like the calendar quilts. And then we have a placemat. And we have a big runner. So that's really fun. Patterns available for that in store. Do you want to see some new fabric that came in? Yeah! All right. I can just hear you being really excited through the TV here. So let's look from the top so that you can see what beautiful fabrics we have. The first one is a really cool little Nomi guy. Look at this. Oh, it is a leprechaun Nomi. So this just came in. It is Timeless Treasures. Super, super fun. For those of you that love the gnomes, you just have to come in and scoop this up because it is so adorable. Next up, I want to share with you a couple other novelty prints. We have been restocking our novelties as they've been coming in, which is so fun. So we have some mermaids here with a little bit of metallic. And some ballerinas for all of our little dancers. We have some more sophisticated fabrics. This Wyndham fabric here, it's from the line called Solstice. I just love this. We had a beautiful piece of fabric back with our Aurifil Club that everyone loved, 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 that we ran out of. And this, I think, would work really, really well with that block or any use of this. But I love the little tight florals. Super cute. Northcott has some beautiful digital florals that are just so luscious. So beautiful. And you can see how nice this is. I could see just a table runner with it. I could see the quilt back. I could see just taking this beautiful piece of fabric and displaying it. And we've gotten some art gallery fabric back in. This here, this is, let me see here. This is the Little Forester. And so we have some fun little forest critters and all the things that go with it in these great contemporary colors. So we have this nice story upstairs that is blended from a variety of different manufacturers that fill into this story for all of you that are looking to make nursery bedrooms in that. And then this is super exciting, this particular fabric line. We've been selling it. This is Maureen Cracknell's home body, and it's beautiful florals. We have coordinates that go with it. Really, really beautiful. We've also restocked a ton of the art gallery solids with more on the way. More in the novelty land, because you guys bought us out of so much novelty. We have coffee. And look at this. Camelot has a new line called Literary, and there's lots of books and cats and other things, and I love, 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 so lots of different things with books. Super fun. Also from, well, this is from Figo, not from Camelot. We have some cocktails. So very fun cocktails in these really fun colors. From Wyndham, we got in some science, and we also have some math upstairs, which I posted as a Facebook post. So you can see that. Then for you cat and dog lovers, we have from Contempo, which is a division of Benartex, we have these great cats and dogs. Super cute. And there's a whole bunch of fun coordinates that come along with that. So this one here, this gray, this is really great. And then we have these fun hearts. We have a whole line upstairs to be able to check out. And then we have a fun new pollinator line. This is the panel from the Be Kind line, and it's a little bit more primitive looking. Be happy, be kind. Plant flowers, save the bees. The hum of bees is the garden, voice of the garden. From Jade Mozinski for Northcott. So lots and lots of beautiful fabrics that have been coming in. We have so many more on the way. So we have lots of fun stuff that we showed you. I hope you liked what you saw. Remember, we have that fun share and like contest for this great canvas bag here, the Measure Up canvas bag. So all you need to do is like and share this video, which is super fun. We have a couple fun things. We have a new community group on Facebook. It is the Patchworks Party, woot woot, Patchworks Party Facebook group. By joining that group, you get to see our feeds a little bit more prevalent in your Facebook feed. Also, it most importantly gives you the opportunity to share with others. We know that not having the in-store club setting is actually the hardest part of all of this, that you don't have that show and tell and camaraderie. So we're hoping to be able to establish some of that virtually. I know it doesn't replace in-store, but we hope that you join us so that we can encourage each other and applaud each other's good work and help each other along the way when we get stuck on different projects. It is open to anyone who is a Patchworks fan, so I invite you to join our party club. Okay, so next week we have our Moda University kickoff, which is going to be super fun. If you have a kit waiting for My Favorite Color is Moda, we're hoping to have that ready with the club pickup by next Friday, but we will definitely let you know if we get it in before then. So hold on tight. After we have the fabric kits, we will have a private virtual cutting session to talk about how to get all your fabrics ready. So that's super exciting. If you're still interested, we will have spots available, so I encourage you to check that out. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please enter them in the comments below or message us. I look at all of our comments along the way to be able to answer your questions. Thank you so much for joining us today. Happy quilting. Hope to see you soon.